Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's always so lovely to meet you here. You have reached the Healing One-on-One channel, hosted by your one and only Katherine Workman. I am a spiritual life coach. I help the judicial system dismantle low vibrational energies in the community, and I help to enforce this enlightenment and healing and protection into civilians and law enforcement to create a peaceful medium, right? So we can exhale and move past the low vibrational energies that keep us stagnant and angry and confused for no real reason, except it's time for us to just unpack old bags, see things from a different perspective, right? Let the light enter into our life, clean out the energies that no longer serve us. This is what this channel is about, right? So in this channel, let me tell you what you will begin to experience. As you can hear in the background, I love my singing bowl. You will experience singing bowl meditation. Okay, you will experience singing bowl spoken word if that's what that is in that moment, right? Channeled messages, readings, energy checks, right? To see where the energy is. This is to serve as a purpose for law enforcement to understand things from a civilian point of view and for civilians to understand things from a law enforcement point of view and perspective. It is important for us to understand that we are one, right? And it's just like what, in Lil Wayne's song where it says we in the same picture, but we all have different poses. This is very true. Okay, and so this is what I express in my creative way on my channel. So I welcome you. I welcome you. If you are a subscriber, you are so dope. Thank you for subscribing. If this is your first time, welcome. I hope you are able to get something out of the list of videos that can aid in your growth in some shape, form, or fashion, right? Because the whole point is we need to be impactful in one another's lives, because if we're not a positive influence bringing each other up, then why are we in one another's lives? We have to look at things from that perspective, right? I feel that I am valuable, so I created this platform to extend that value to others who are looking to learn. So that is what my channel is about, okay? And I use endearing words. I have a natural love for everything and everybody because I am just find the gratitude in everything that God created, right? So this channel is not about religion. This channel is just about spirituality, belief, right? Holding some type of substance and sustainability within your faith, understanding that that is important. Spiritual awareness, spiritual growth is important on your journey. It's not just about the 3D, it's about the 5D. It's just not about the 5D, it's the 3D. And how do we combine both of those and understand exactly who we are and what we possess inside of us that can aid in our growth in areas where we thought that we couldn't do something once before. We actually can. We just may need some help with shifting our perspective. This is what my channel offers to those who want to tap in, right? So this is my little intro. You're going to hear this every time you click on my video because this is important, and I'm giving it to you raw. I'm giving it to you natural, okay? Like I said before, I have a natural love for everybody. So you're going to hear me say endearing words like, hey, love, sweetie pie, sweets, dear, love bug, sunshine. You're going to hear me say things like that because that's just how I feel in that moment. Whatever comes out in that moment, that's what you're going to get because I'm being transparent with you. Okay. That does not mean I have any type of physical attraction. I am not physically attracted to my clients or anything like that. I am here to serve as a guiding light to healing, and that nothing more. So that let that be said. Now let's go ahead and get in. This is for reading for those who are going through turbulent situations in this time and who are feeling unsure, uncertain, a little rocky, more of a Two of Pentacles type energy, juggling, just, things not being structured, safe, secure, and the way that you want this reading is for you for the week of August 8th through the 14th. Let's get some energy for you to see how you can align. Take this week to begin to align yourself or to implement in your current alignment of self. Let's see what comes out. Okay. Okay, we have truthfulness. We have mindfulness. We have generosity. We have sexuality. We have acknowledged spirit. We have knowledge. And we have unconditional love. At the bottom of the deck, we have instinct. So for those who are going through turbulent situations, let's go over this one more time. It says truthfulness, mindfulness, generosity, sexuality, acknowledged spirit, knowledge, and unconditional love. In the areas of truthfulness, it is saying that it is important to be truthful and honest with yourself. I aim to overcome any fears about speaking my truth, and I speak in a loving and considerate way. I am careful not to let my mind mislead me, and in turn others. I avoid gossiping, speaking negatively of others. When we go through turbulent times, we have to see where we play our part in the turbulence, right? It is important to be honest with ourselves and in turn honest with others. If we need to communicate this truth to others in aspects, but first, before we even do that, we have to be honest with ourselves. It's also important to be mindful, and it says, I am aware of my thoughts, and I ask myself, are they uplifting and are they true? And I do this because I know that my thoughts significantly affect my mental, emotional, and physical health. And because I know that my body believes everything that I believe, I choose to respond to all situations from an enlightened position rather than just reacting. The individual who is going through a tsunami in this moment, turbulent times in this moment, there's no escaping it because it is a part of the cycle of life. We just have to understand where we fall short, where we can put an anchor down, right? What we need to release, how we need to align ourselves, being honest with ourselves, trusting our instincts, right? Opening our heart chakra. Right here it says generosity. Generosity is sharing, right? Turbulence time, sharing. I give myself freely and I am open to opportunities to do so. I do this because I can and I expect nothing in return. So when we have people in our lives or when we are going through turbulent times, generosity is one of the things that can help to lighten the blow either for ourselves or for someone else, right? Because through love, there's positivity and spontaneousness that is lasting influence on the healing and transformation for both yourself and others. Sexuality is saying I acknowledge that my sexual thoughts and feelings will arise and I give and release the unnecessary guilt regarding this. And so for the individual who worry about where they are, just respect yourself, right? Acknowledge what do you need sexually, what do you need sensually, what do you open up to, what do your feelings come, what do you need from someone else, right? And also being balanced in that flow of sexual desires and sexual energies, right? Not to harbor or to beat yourself up about stuff, but to act responsibly, right? Because being sexually active is a responsibility, right? It's also saying acknowledge spirit. This is the areas in which where the turbulence is, and that it can be aligned, right? Being truthful, being mindful, sharing, expressing yourself sexually, acknowledging your spiritual needs, having knowledge and unconditional love, and also trusting your instincts. These are so important, and the reason why turbulence come into our lives, because either we have one and we lack the other, and it's never really a true balance of the situation at all. All right, now let's get some scriptures for this. It says, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. Matthew chapter 7 verses 7. This is also the number 77. Okay, spiritual protection, message, warning, spiritual insight, spiritual looking glass, pretty much a message. It says, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and petition with thanksgiving present your request to God. That's Philippians chapter 4 verses 6. And it says, for God loves the world so much, he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. That is John chapter 3 verse 16. I'm feeling like you need more, so I'm going to keep going for a couple more times right here. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by power of the Holy Spirit. That's Romans chapter 15, verses 13. And it says, the heaven declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaim his handiwork. Psalms chapter 19, verses 1. And the Lord is good, and his love endures forever. His faithfulness continues through all generations. Psalms chapter 100, verses 5. All right, let's get some divine guidance. I'm going to take them all. First and foremost, we have Archangel Michael that comes out. Archangel Michael, he does not play no games. It says, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine purpose. Okay, to make a decision, you have to ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it. If you don't know what your divine purpose is, if you still haven't figured that part out, which way make you feel good, which way make you feel like shit, answer that question. Okay, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity comes to you now. Have faith and hope, because there's something positive and new on the horizon that you cannot see yet, and your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force nothing to happen. Divine intervention is on your side, because now that you've asked your angels for help, it's time to be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance, because you deserve heaven help. Also, it's important to understand that the help may not come in the shape, form, or fashion that you believe it should come, or that you want it to come in, but help is on the way. Okay, help is on the way. That is your message. Help is on the way. All right, let's get. All right, we have a couple cards that comes out. It says, warrior, be fearless and stay strong. Make plans and focus. Retreat and recharge, and trust your instincts. Instincts come out twice. All right, instincts come out twice. And it's saying, be fearless. Be fearless and be strong. Okay. All right, so that is the message that I have for you. I hope this have allowed you to gain insights or motivation or something positive in some shape, form, fashion, or another, and that you can share with others, apply it to yourself. Um, if you would like to know more about my ministry, my services, and what it is that I do, you may visit my website. All of the information you need is in the description box below. Okay, and I always enjoy connecting with you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Light and love to you always.